Welcome to the Boys and Girls Club!
We have our young people coming from all of our Boys and Girls Club locations into our Doubt campus, and they're gonna have a chance to participate in Olympic activities, watch some of the opening games, and it's just a really exciting way to build pride in our youth and get them excited for the Olympics. I hope you feel honored that Comcast chose us, Boys and Girls Club of Southeastern Michigan in Detroit, to host this opening ceremonies party.
Who's ready to watch the world premiere of the 2024 Olympic Games live from Paris?
Partnership between the Boys and Girls Club demonstrates the importance of how our immediate impact can affect the community in a positive way.
Comcast is going to donate a laptop to every member of the Boys and Girls Club that is here today.
It's great to have partners like Comcast who are helping us bridge the gap to digital equity.
I'm so grateful for having the laptop. I'm going to give it to my mom today so she can handle her work and business.